Welcome to the Twin Cities. Straight from the Xcel Energy Center, the Minnesota Wild look to have a successful run tonight versus the Dallas Stars. Here we go with the first drop of the puck. Gaborik brings the puck up. He passes it off to Bombardier. Carries it past the red line. He sends it off to Gaborik. He passes it off to Brunette. Benasek sends it to the left wing. And he takes a wrist shot. Moves it back over to Zoltov. Checked hard by Hatcher. Sedot takes the puck up. And he takes a wrist shot. That was a great stop by Fernandez. This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper. Kuba moves it over to Dupuis. And he takes a wrist shot. Boy, he makes the hard saves look easy. Hernandez logged a nice save there, Mike. This faceoff is left of the goal. Laxanen takes the puck up to the zone. He takes the backhand shot. We're going to have a face-off to the right of Turco. Intercepted. He passes it up the center. Looks like we're going to see a penalty called on the Dallas Stars.
And that will get them an extra attacker.
Dallas penalty.
Sedot brings the puck up to his zone.
Hatcher, 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 4 minutes, 12 seconds.
Benasek sends it up to the center. And he takes the step shot. That was a huge save by Turco. Brings the puck to the zone. Carries it over the red line. The penalty has now expired. Kuba brings it over the blue line. Modano passes over to Hatcher. Carries it over the blue line. He lets the backhand shot go. With saves like that, it could be a long night for them. And he's checked by Zubov. Modano passes it to Yager. Brings it over the red line. He passes it to the left wing. And he takes a wrist shot. He's got no problem making the save. This faceoff is left of the goal. Benasek passes to the defenseman. Morrow sends it to his defenseman. Numbers getting the early tally, and they go up 1-0. That should quiet the crowd.
Dallas goal scored.
Hatcher
by
sends it
number
over to
77.
Sedor. Takes it past the red line.
Assist to number 75 and to number 10, Brendan Morrow. Time of goal, 9
Hatcher
minutes,
centers it over to Turgeon.
seconds.
Great look, but it caught the post before it hit the net. He lets the slap shot go. He must have puck magnets in that glove. They blow the whistle as he covers the puck. Face off to the right of Hernandez. Boucher passes it off. Who is he passing to? Kuba brings the puck up. Modano carries it past the blue line. That wrist shot got him the goal. All goals are important on the road.
Dallas goal scored.
Matvichuk passes it to Hull. I can't believe he missed the pass. Running takes the puck up to the zone. Laxanen brings it past the blue line. He makes a centering pass. Sends it to Dupuis. Passes it to the right wing. Yager takes the puck up. Takes it past the blue line. Ronnie brings the puck up through the zone. He passes it over to Laksinen. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Medvedchuk. Hull brings it over the blue line. He sends it up the center. He makes the save. What a wrist shot.
Oh, yeah, a little justification for the old coach and his strategy, eh?
I don't think he's that old, Mike.
Dallas goal scored by
Morrow
number 16.
moves it back to Sador. He
That
takes the
was
backhand shot.
680th
He isn't
goal
letting
of
the
his
shooter
career.
see any
He's now
daylight
sixth
behind him
career
at all.
goals. Assist.
He takes a step shot. He made a great save.
And to number 43, Philippe
Hatcher
Boucher.
passes it to
Time of
Turgeon.
goal, 13 minutes.
And he takes a wrist
57
shot.
seconds.
That's an easy save for him. Passes over to Morrow. Benasek brings the puck to the zone. Gaborik carries it over the blue line. Gets it over to the left wing. Hatcher sends it to Morrow. Brings it past the red line. Number 75 passes it over to the left wing. We're going to see a penalty call here.
Well, that penalty's going to put them on the power play.
Face off to the left of Hernandez.
Minnesota penalty to number 23.
Zuba sends it to the left
Jason
wing. Bounce that
Marshall,
one off the
2
pipe.
minutes for
So
hooking.
the play is
Time of
broken
the
up
penalty,
by Bombardier.
16 minutes, 54
And they go
seconds.
offside. Morrow carries it past the blue line. Zuba passes it over to the left wing. And the goalie covers up to stop play.
During the 2001-2002 season, Dallas finished with the least amount of penalties in the league. They average 11.7 minutes per game.
We're going to have a face-off to the right of Hernandez. Offsides is called.
Madonna can pass like no other. He's great at passing tape to tape.
Sador carries it past the red line. What a save by Fernandez. Vicious check by Kuba. Face off to the right of Hernandez. The man advantage situation is over. Save! Mitchell makes a long pass over to Dupuis. And he takes a wrist shot. Save by Turco. Modano brings it past the blue line. Pass back over to Hull. The Dallas Stars are in front at the first intermission, 3-0. It's showtime, folks. Pat Brunette intercepts the pass. Sador sends it off to Yager. Takes it past the blue line. Sends it back to the... Oh, and he missed the pass. He's on the breakaway. Brings the puck up. Brings it over the red line. He sends it up the middle to Modano. Bombardier sends it up over to Brunette. Yager slides it over to Modano. And he takes a wrist shot. That was a great stop by Fernandez. Brunette breaks up the play. He relays it over to Benasek. That was a hard hit by Morrow. Dupuis carries it over the red line. Sador moves it over to number 75. And he takes a wrist shot. Grabbed out of the air. Takes the puck up. He sends it over to Morrow. He slides it over to Turgeon. He plays it back over to Boucher. Dupuis takes the puck up through the zone. Bone-crushing hit by Medvedchuk. Morrow brings the puck up through the zone. Number 75 brings it over the blue line. He gave up his body to make that save. Turgeon sends it back over to Yager. He passes it to the right wing. That one just catches the post. And they blow the whistle as the goalie covers up. This faceoff is left of the goalie. He lets the backhand shot go. He was wrong. The Minnesota Wild needed saves like that if they wanted to be in this game. Modano carries it past the blue line. Save by Fernandez. He knocked him into next week. Carries it over the blue line. He takes the backhand shot. Hull sends it over to the right wing. Yager sends it to the left wing. There's a blocker save. Zoltan passes to Kuban. Yager takes it past the red line. Zoltan passes over to Gaborik. Passes it to Brunette. He lets the backhand shot go. Well, some teams will beat themselves if you wait long enough, but not the Stars. We've got a face-off to the left of Turco. And he's checked by Zubov. Arnott passes it over to the left wing. He takes the slap shot. Amazing. Fernandez. Blocker save. Passes over to the left wing. Shanahan brings it past the blue line. He centers the pass. Stopped. The Minnesota Wild could have used a few stops like that earlier. Lehtinen brings it over the blue line. He takes the shot. Checked hard by number 75. Matvichuk brings the puck through the zone. Morrow passes it to the right wing. Number 75 sends it to the left wing. He passes it back to Hatcher. Marshall passes it to Johnson. Takes it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Save made off the blocker. Turgeon takes the puck up. Morrow sends it to number 75. Denied. The Minnesota Wild needed saves like that if they wanted to be in this game. Gaborik carries it past the blue line. Saves like that will hold the lead for the rest of this game. Turco sends it in front over to Hatcher. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Sidor. And he takes a wrist shot. He stoned him. He passes it to Yager. Brings it past the blue line. Pass to Modano. Terrific save. The Minnesota Wild could have used a few stops like that earlier. Brings the puck up.
1 minute. 1 minute.
He's got a breakaway. Zoltan passes it off over to Brunette. Hull passes it over to Modano. He moves it over to Yager. But Dallas Stars will need to find some motivation to keep playing. They're up 3-0. Let's go down to the ice for the drop of the puck. Sidor passes it to Hull. They get called for offside. But Dallas Stars are looking to win tonight with this lead. Mike, any other info about them you can share with us? Benasek takes the puck up through the zone. Zoltan brings it over the blue line. Gaborik plays it up to the center. Nice save. Turco has been playing great all game, making save after save. Vicious check by Yager. Hatcher sends it over to Hull. Banged against the boards by Yager. Benasek sends it out to Gaborik. Carries it over the blue line. He sends the puck back over to Sekarash. Modano sends it off to Yager. He plays it up to the center. Who is he passing to? Modano slides it to Hall. Knocked out in front with a blocker. They're going to have a face-off to the right of Hernandez. Matvichuk moves it to Boucher. He sends it to Morrow. He passes back to the defenseman. Boy, he makes the hard saves look easy.
Stars' strengths are experience and maturity.
This faceoff is left of the goal. Matvichuk passes it over to the left wing. Sends it back to the defenseman. Laaksonen brings the puck up through the zone. Oh, it's intercepted. Turgeon sends it over to the right wing. And he takes a wrist shot. He covers it up. Face off to the left of Hernandez. Arnott passes over to Sador. That was a great stop by Fernandez. Shanahan sends it up to the center. Arnott sends it into the corner. Sador plays it up to the center. Good save! The Minnesota Wild needed saves like that if they wanted to be in this game. He passes it to the left wing. Arnott sends it back to the defenseman. Hatcher sends it to his defenseman. Hall moves it back to Sador. He blows the whistle for offside. Like tonight, you'll face a lot of scoring when you take on the Stars. Sekharov brings the puck to the zone. Gets it over to the left wing. Blouin passes to the defenseman. Yager brings it past the red line. Modano passes it over to Hall. Oh, the Minnesota Wild could have used a few stops like that earlier. Kuba passes it to the right wing. Turgeon carries it past the red line. Number 75 sends it up to the center. Where were saves like that earlier in this game? Takes it past the blue line. He passes it over to Morrow. Dominichelli brings the puck up. Carries it past the blue line. Sekharov sends it over to Johnson. He slides it over to Kuba. Johnson passes it off over to Blouin. Nice. Turco has shut down their offense all night long. Turgeon passes it over to number 75. And he takes a wrist shot. What a save. The Minnesota Wild needed saves like that if they wanted to be in this game. He's got a face-off to the left of Hernandez. Sador sends it back to Hatcher. As this game is proving, the team to watch for in exciting scoring are the Stars. Brings it over the red line. He lets the slap shot go. Save by Fernandez. Hall moves it back to Modano. Whoa, a great open ice hit. Sent back over to Yager. Oh, when it goes off the post. He sends it back over to Sador. Marshall takes the puck up. Ronnie passes it to Dupuis. Passes it over to Marshall. He passes it off to Laaksonen. He sends it off to Ronnie. That was a hard hit by Hatcher. Laaksonen sends it over to Dupuis. Arnott takes the puck up through the zone. He takes the backhand shot. Save! The Minnesota Wild could have used a few stops like that earlier. Zubov sends it over to the right wing. He gets the goal. Turgeon scores off the slap shot.
Goals always make the coach happy, provided they're in his favor, eh, Bill? Oh, baby, that one had mustard on it.
Stop it, Mike. You're making me hungry.
I'll tell you, folks, it takes real skill to deflect a puck at 90 miles an hour.
Dallas
brings the puck up to his zone.
77, Pierre Turgeon.
Kuba sends it to the left wing.
Number 75 and to number 56.
Brunette
Sergei
makes a centering pass to Zoltan. Gaborik passes it over to the left wing.
Seconds.
Boucher sends it out to Morrow. Carries it over the red line. The Dallas Stars get the win by a score of 4-0. Anything that sticks out in this game, Mike?
You know, Bill, they could have called this game early because one team never showed up.
That ends ESPN's coverage of tonight's game. Good night from the Excel Energy Center. Greetings from Canada. From within the Pengrowth Saddledome, we're just minutes away from dropping the puck for our matchup as the Calgary Flames take on the Dallas Stars. I'm Bill Peterson, your play-by-play announcer, with your color commentator, Mike Weiss.
The Flames were a surprise last year, and this year they hope to see the playoffs once again. The Stars want to make sure it'll be tougher for the Flames this year.
They're lining up for the faceoff. Sador sends it to the left wing. Conroy brings it over the blue line. Terrific save! Turco just got his glove on the puck. Yager plays it up to the center. He lets the backhand shot go. Hatcher sends it into the corner. Passes it to Sador. Iginla brings the puck to the zone. And he takes a wrist shot. Good save! Turco loves that shot out of the air. Yager passes it over to the left wing. Bugner sends it off to Conroy. Gets it over to the left wing. Drury sends it to the left wing. He centers the puck. That's an easy save for him. Yager brings it over the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Save! Zelenov carries it over the red line. Savard passes it over to the left wing. That was a great stop by Turco. Modano sends it up to the center. Buzek brings it past the red line. Hull takes the puck up through the zone. Carries it over the blue line. Buzek brings the puck up. Zelenov carries it past the red line. Matvichuk passes it off over to Modano. Takes it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Zelenov takes the puck up. He passes it up to center. Sador plays it up to the center. Modano carries it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Knocked down in front by Turek. Savard sends it over to Clark. Sador slides it to Modano. And he takes a wrist shot. He looks to be on his game tonight. Clark makes a long pass to Shalina. Morrow passes it to the right wing. Number 75 takes it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. That is the kind of save that will set the tone for his team for the rest of the game. Passes over to the left wing. Who is he passing to? Hatcher sends it over to the right wing. Fastest glove in the league. Turek passes to Bugner. Boucher brings it over the red line.
Well, it's a good thing those nets aren't permanent, or players could really get hurt.
Face off to the left of Turek. Arnott sends it back over to Matvichuk. Carries it over the red line. He takes the backhand shot. Gauthier passes it to Iginla. Brings it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. What a save! Arnott passes it to the right wing. Lehtinen brings it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. With saves like that, it could be a long night for them. He passes it over to Boucher. Slager sends it over to Morrow. Centers it to Turgeon. He makes the save. And he covers up. Up to the right of Turek. Berube passes over to Yell. He sends it to Nickel. And he takes a wrist shot. If they have any chance of taking this game, he's got to continue to make stops like that. Morrow sends it to the left wing. Saved by the post. He covers the puck. He's got a face-off to the left of Turek. Sador centers it to Shanahan. He passes back to the defenseman. Lettinen moves it back over to Hatcher. Young passes it over to Nickel. Arnott carries it over the blue line. Blocked out front. Young sends it up over to Berube. Brings it over the blue line. Sador moves it over to Shanahan. He passes it back to Hatcher. Rigueur sends it up to the center. Carries it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot.
Sador turns him into road pizza, leveling him to the ice.
They're going to have a face-off right of Turek. Morrow plays it up to the center. Saved by Turek. Stalemate as we take a break from the action. It's all tied up at 0. It's showtime, folks. Bugner takes it past the red line. Conroy passes it to Rigueur. Bugner brings the puck up through the zone. And he takes a wrist shot. Stopped by Turco. Sends it back to the defenseman. Brings the puck through the zone. Bone-crushing hit by Hatcher. Yager brings the puck up. Takes it past the blue line. He passes it off over to Modano. Gloved out of the air. Rigueur passes to the defenseman. Iginla sends it to his defenseman. Hatcher passes it off to Hall. He passes it to Modano. That was a terrific save by Turek. Long pass to Yager. Matvichuk brings it over the red line. Passes over to Turgeon. Save by Turek. Turek sends it in front to DuPont. That was a hard hit by Turgeon. Carries it over the red line. Boucher carries it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. That was a great save. This faceoff is left of the goal. Buzek sends it up to the center. Savard sends it on to Clark. Yager takes the puck up through the zone. And he takes a wrist shot. That was a great stop by Turek. He sends it off over to Modano. The puck was behind him when he gloved it out of mid-air. DuPont sends it over to Jelena. He passes back to the defenseman. Vicious check by Hatcher. Modano takes the puck up. Hull plays it up to the center. Deflected out front by Turek. Hatcher brings the puck up through the zone. And he takes a wrist shot. This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper. Morrow sends it back to the defenseman. Drury passes over to Iginla. Carries it over the blue line. Sent back over to Conroy. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Morrow. Matvichuk sends it up to the center. Turgeon slides it to number 75. And he takes a wrist shot. Quick pass to Morrow. He makes a centering pass. Great save! He's taken up where he left off last period. Drury brings it past the blue line. Passes it to the right wing. Turgeon brings it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Stopped by Turek. And the goalie covers up to stop play. This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper. Shanahan passes it over to Lehtinen. He must have puck magnets in that glove. Turek was impressive in the last play, Hummel. This faceoff is left of the goal. He passes it to the right wing. He relays it over to Hatcher. Savard passes it over to the left wing. Shelanov plays it up to the center. Looks like we're going to have a penalty here.
And that will get them an extra attacker.
Face-off to the right of Turco.
Dallas penalty to number 2, Darian Hatcher. 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 15
Lidman
minutes,
sends it up to the center.
seconds.
Conroy sends it over to Drury. He sends it over to Lidman. Checked hard by Modano. Passes it to Lehtinen. He lets the backhand shot go. Lidman brings the puck to the zone. Drury plays it up to the center. Lehtinen brings the puck up. The man advantage situation is over. He lets the slap shot go. Nice save. Turek just got his glove on the puck. Tonight there's been some good, solid defense by Modano. They're going to have a face-off to the right of Turek. Shelanov takes the puck up through the zone. Zubov passes it to Modano, and he takes a wrist shot. Yager sends it to the left wing. Hull sends it over to the right wing. Shelanov takes the puck up. Over to the right wing. Clark makes a centering pass over to Rigueur. He's going to be called for the penalty.
And we got a power play coming up here, Phil.
Oh, I'm sure that wasn't in the coach's game plan. Face-off to the right of Turco.
Dallas penalty to number 56, Sergei.
Passes it to the right wing. Niedermeyer brings it over the blue line.
Penalty, 19 minutes, 31 seconds.
We're ready to start up the next period. Sador passes it over to the left wing. He takes the backhand shot. He's got no problem making the save. Hatcher brings the puck up through the zone. Lehtinen takes it past the blue line. He's really throwing his weight around. Carries it past the blue line. Penalty over. He centers it over to Modano. Oh, and he missed the pass. Drury brings the puck up. Brings it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Nice. Turco stops the go-ahead goal. Hull carries it over the blue line. Takes the shot. Boy, he makes the hard saves look easy. Modano sends it back over to Yager. He passes it over to Hull. Play stops as the goalie covers up. This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper. Shelanov brings the puck to the zone. Sador sends it to the left wing. He lets the backhand shot go. Is he a bricklayer? Because he's been putting up a wall in front of the net all night long. Turek logged a nice save there, Mike. They're going to have a face-off to the right of Turek. Clark takes the puck up through the zone. Brings it over the blue line. He plays it back over to Bugner. And he's checked by Morrow. Carries it past the blue line. He passes it off over to number 75. He is looking for the win with goaltending like that. Turek passes over to Savard. He takes the backhand shot. Rigueur takes the puck up. Brings it past the blue line. Hard hit by Hatcher. Yager carries it over the blue line. He moves it to Modano. Drury brings the puck up through the zone. Takes it past the blue line. Boucher sends it up to Hall. Brings it over the blue line. He lets the backhand shot go. He was wrong. Turek has been playing great all game, making save after save. Bone-crushing hit by Yager. Matvichuk passes it to the right wing. There's our first goal. Might be the only one scored in this game. Now that was a critical goal away from home. Drury brings the puck up.
By number 9, Mike Modano. Assist.
Number 75 carries it past the blue line.
And to number 24, Richard Matvichuk. Time of goal.
He slides it over to Sador.
44 seconds.
Iginla takes it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. What a save. Turco has shut down their offense all night long. Conroy brings the puck to the zone. Number 75 takes the puck up through the zone. He lets it fly. He made a great save. Vicious check by Turgeon. He centers the pass. Save by Turek. And he takes a wrist shot. Denied. Turek loves that shot out of the air. Turek sends it in front to Bugner. Turgeon moves it over to Hall. Iginla takes the puck up. Sends it to Drury. Puck goes into the corner. He passes it to the left wing. Matvichuk passes it to Yager. Brings it past the blue line. He slides it to Hall. Bounced that one off the pipe. Jelinov brings the puck up. Carries it over the blue line. Clark. Score! That goal brings them even in the third.
This guy's been in such a zone lately, I wondered if he would ever give up another goal.
In a close game, winning these faceoffs is big.
Calgary goal scored by number 23.
DuPont carries it past the red line. Jelinov passes it off to Savard. And he takes a wrist shot. That's an easy save for him. Hatcher sends it to the left wing. I can't believe he missed the pass.
16 minutes, 9
Modano
seconds.
sends it on over to Hall. Takes it past the blue line. He sends it up to center. Save! Turek sends it over to Savard. Gets it over to the left wing. And he takes a wrist shot. That was a great stop by Turco. Shanahan brings it over the blue line. Bugner passes over to Clark.
1 minute remaining.
Sador slides it over to Arnott. And he takes a wrist shot. He gave up his body to make that save. Lehtinen sends it to Shanahan. It's all locked up at intermission at 1. Looks like they're ready to start the overtime period. Buzek passes it over to the left wing. Iginla gets it over to Drury. Amazing! Turco made a sprawling save to keep this game going. Sador passes it over to Guerin. Save by Turek. It's really important to win the faceoffs now. Lidman passes it to Iginla. Guerin brings it over the red line. Carries it past the blue line. Sends it back to the defenseman. He takes the slap shot. Stopped. Turek stops the go-ahead goal. Winning the faceoff becomes even more crucial at the end of the game. Sador centers it over to Modano. Pass to Guerin. That save keeps the clock ticking. He passes back to the defenseman. Fantastic save on a for-sure game winner. Hatcher passes to Sador. We're going to see a hooking penalty called on. Lidman.
The upcoming power play could change the outlook of this game, Bill.
It can be a real advantage to win the majority of faceoffs late in the game.
To number 32, Tony Lidman, 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 3 minutes, 6 seconds.
And he takes a wrist shot. He makes the save. They blow the whistle as he covers the puck. Turek looked good on that last save, Mike. Everything is magnified late in the game, including faceoffs. Boucher sends it up over to Shanahan. Brings it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. So the game ends inconclusively, tied at 1. Anything that sticks out in this game, Mike? Let's go back to the studio for Sports Center. Good night, everybody, from the Pengrowth Saddle Dome. We have quite a matchup for you from General Motors Place in Vancouver. This evening, the Vancouver... It looks like the referee is ready for the opening faceoff. Sado sends it to the left wing. Goal! They're making a big statement early in the season. Hull has a career milestone in points with 1,250. Hull scores on a breakaway, rubbing in the fact that his opponents gave him an offensive advantage.
Dallas
brings the puck to the zone.
Number 16. Brett
Takes it past the blue line.
Assist to number
He passes
5.
it to the left
Daryl
wing.
Sidor.
Naslund
And
moves it to
number 9,
Bertuzzi.
Mike Modano. Time of goal,
Sado
17
passes it over to the
seconds.
left wing. Morrison sends it to the left wing. Pass over to Naslund. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Modano. He passes it off to Hull. Naslund makes a centering pass to Morrison. He makes the save. And he takes a wrist shot. That was a great stop by Turco. He passes it over to Bertuzzi. Oh, it's intercepted. Modano brings it past the blue line. That is the kind of save that will set the tone for his team for the rest of the game. He covers it up. Face off to the right of Cloutier. Chubara sends it over to the right wing. Linden brings it over the blue line. He sends it off over to Hlavich. And he's checked by Matvichuk. Chubara sends it to his defenseman. And he takes a wrist shot. Linden sends it up to the center. Looks like we're going to have a penalty here.
And we got a power play coming up here, Bill.
Oh, I'm sure that wasn't in the coach's game plan. Face off to the left of Turco.
Dallas penalty.
Sado
to number
passes it to the right wing.
Richard
Modano
Matvichuk.
carries it over the red
2
line.
minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 4 minutes, 53 seconds.
Naslund takes the puck up to the zone. Hatcher brings it past the red line. He lets the slap shot go. Olin sends it over to the right wing. Naslund carries it past the red line. Vicious check by Modano. The penalty has now expired. Olin brings the puck up. Linden carries it over the blue line. He takes the backhand shot. They're going to have a face-off to the right of Turco. Boucher passes it to the right wing. Number 75 carries it past the blue line. Save by Cloutier. Morrow plays it up to the center. Turgeon moves it back to Matvichuk. He lets the backhand shot go. That was a great stop by Cloutier. As this game is proving, Mike, the team to watch for exciting scoring are the Stars. Face-off to the right of Cloutier. Passes it over to Hull. He takes the backhand shot. Chubara takes the puck up. Takes it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. That's an easy save for him. Turco makes a long pass over to Yager. Modano brings it past the blue line. The Dallas Stars are leading here. Mike, tell us a little more about it. Hatcher brings it over the red line. Bertuzzi brings the puck up through the zone. Yager takes it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Blocked out front. And they blow the whistle as the goalie covers up. We're going to have a face-off to the right of Cloutier. He relays it to Naslund. Turgeon pass. It floats past the goalie for the goal. The visitors needed a score there.
Dallas goal scored
Sedor
by number
sends it to the
10,
left wing.
Brendan
He lets the
Morrow.
backhand shot go.
Assist to
Blows
number
out
77,
of the air.
Torja.
And the goalie covers up to stop play. The Dallas Stars have the advantage right now in this game. Are there any other things our viewers should know about this team? And he takes a wrist shot. Number 75 passes to Boucher. Rutu carries it over the red line. He takes the step shot, and he is just getting warmed up. It didn't take him long to get a goal.
Vancouver goals
Over to the right wing.
by number 10.
Number 75 passes it to Turgeon. He covers the puck.
Minute 44.
You know, the Stars owner has a great deal of faith in his team, and that sure helps as a player knowing that management believes in you.
He's got a face-off to the left of Cloutier. Yager sends it on to Modano. Save by Cloutier. Face-off to the left of Cloutier. And he takes a wrist shot. Save made by Cloutier. The Dallas Stars are looking to win tonight with this lead. Mike, any other info about them you can share with us? This face-off is to the right of the goalkeeper. Sedor sends it to Hatcher. Gets it over to the left wing. Hull, goal! He feathered it into the net. Now that was a critical goal away from home. That's a pretty one-timer for the goal by Modano.
Just off the inside part of the post and in.
Dallas goal scored by number 9.
Soto brings it past the red line.
Modano.
Modano
Assist
passes it
to
over to the left
16,
wing.
Brett Hull.
He takes the
Time of
backhand
goal,
shot.
15 minutes, 34
Yager
seconds.
centers it to Hull. Glove save! Play stops as the goalie covers up. This faceoff is left of the goal. Olin passes over to Naslund. Carries it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Saved by Turco. Number 75 passes it over to Turgeon. He passes it to the right wing. He looks to be on his game tonight. Morrison sends it to Bertuzzi. Carries it over the blue line. Slager passes it over to Morrow. Brings it over the blue line.
Save!
1
minute remaining in the first period.
Turgeon sends it to the left wing. Jovanovski brings the puck to the zone. He takes a snapshot. He isn't letting the shooter see any daylight behind him at all. The Dallas Stars are in front at the first intermission, 3-1. Let's go down to the ice for the drop of the puck. Number 75 brings it over the red line. Turgeon sends it over to the right wing. Nice save. Cloutier just got his glove on the puck. We've got a face-off to the left of Cloutier. Olin passes it off to Naslund. Carries it past the blue line. And he takes the step shot. Sador slides it over to Murdano. Oh, and he missed the pass. He lets the backhand shot go. What a save! Yager sends it back over to Hatcher. Bertuzzi takes it past the red line. Modano takes the puck up through the zone. He takes the slap shot. Saved by Cloutier. They blow the whistle as he covers the puck. Face off to the left of Cloutier. Morrow sends it up over to Boucher. Chubaro brings the puck up. Takes it past the blue line. Matvichuk moves it to Turgeon. Morrow carries it over the blue line. The puck was behind him when he gloved it out of mid-air. Play stops as he covers the puck. This faceoff is left of the goal. He passes it to the left wing. He sends it up the center. Chubaro takes the puck up. Number 75 carries it over the red line. That was a great stop by Cloutier. And he takes a wrist shot. Boy, he makes the hard saves look easy. And he covers up. The Dallas Stars are leading here. Mike, tell us a little more about it. We've got a face-off to the left of Cloutier. And he takes a wrist shot. Terrific save. Cloutier makes the block. Hull makes a centering pass to Modano. Bertuzzi brings the puck to the zone. Hatcher passes it over to the left wing. Hull brings it past the blue line. He knocked him into next week. He takes the backhand shot. Sador looks like they're getting off to a strong start despite it being early in the season.
I'll tell you, the coach seems to be getting a little upset with the effort of his team. And I think the goalie got a little confused about where he was, which led directly to that goal. You know, there's only a few players that have that much control of the puck to score from such a tough angle.
Dallas goal scorer.
Rutu passes to Lutowski. Turgeon brings it past the red line. Passed over to the left wing. He was wrong. Cloutier, blocker save.
Seconds.
Boucher plays it up to the center. And he takes a wrist shot. Save. He covers it up. Face off to the left of Cloutier. He lets the backhand shot go. Off the post. Shanahan sends it off over to Lehtinen. He plays it back to Boucher. Where were saves like that earlier in this game? Chubara brings the puck up through the zone. Arnott brings it over the blue line, and he takes a wrist shot. Stopped. The Vancouver Canucks needed saves like that if they wanted to be in this game. And he takes a wrist shot. Saved by the post. And they blow the whistle as the goalie covers up. Cloutier looked good on that last save. Face off to the right of Cloutier. And he takes a wrist shot. Salo passes it over to Bertuzzi.
The Stars may not be the quickest team out there, but they're definitely one of the most experienced.
Hatcher brings it over the red line. He takes the backhand shot. Good save. The Vancouver Canucks could have used a few stops like that earlier. Mike, I'm impressed by the defensive single-mindedness shown by Bertuzzi. We've got a face-off to the left of Cloutier. Turgeon carries it past the blue line. Number 75 passes it to the right wing. Morrow sends it up to the center. Bertuzzi takes the puck up to the zone. And he takes a wrist shot. Oh, Turco makes the save. The whistle blew since the puck was out of sight. Turco logged a nice save there, Mike. This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper. Boucher sends it over to Hall. He lets the backhand shot go. He makes the save. And the goalie covers up to stop play. Cloutier looked good on that last save, Mike. This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper. He sends the puck back over to Matvichuk. Amazing! The Vancouver Canucks needed saves like that if they wanted to be in this game. And he takes a wrist shot. What a save! The Vancouver Canucks could have used a few stops like that earlier. This faceoff is left of the goal. He lets the slap shot go. Saved by Cloutier. Like tonight, you'll face a lot of scoring when you take on the Stars. Face-off to the left of Cloutier. Boom! Crushing hit by number 75. Ruutu takes it past the blue line.
1 minute remaining.
Oh, and he blocks the shot. What a save! And he takes a wrist shot. He gave up his body to make that save. Carries it past the red line. He moves it over to Turgeon. He takes the backhand shot. The Dallas Stars will need to find some motivation to keep playing. They're up 4-1. It's showtime, folks. Hatcher passes to Morrow. And he takes a wrist shot. He's got no problem making the save. Tonight's game shows you that you won't see many costly errors from a team like the Stars. We've got a face-off to the left of Cloutier. Yager passes it over to Sador. Hatcher sends it back to the defenseman. Naslo takes it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. That was a great stop by Turco. Yager carries it over the blue line. He must have puck magnets in that glove. He covers the puck. They're going to have a face-off to the right of Cloutier. Linden brings the puck up. Brings it past the blue line. Great goal in the game for the Vancouver Canucks.
Oh, yeah, it's always good to get your crowd behind you.
Linden was all alone with the goalie because the defender had to commit and choose someone else.
And somehow he manages to slide the puck under the goalie.
Vancouver goal scored.
Matvichuk sends it over to Morrow. He passes it to Turgeon. Oh, It goes off the post.
Time of the goal, 2.
Play stops as the goalie covers up. Face-off to the right of Cloutier. Matvichuk passes it over to Boucher. Pass back to Morrow. He lets the backhand shot go. That's an easy save for him.
The Stars play a fast style of hockey. I hope they can keep up.
Face-off to the left of Cloutier. Yager centers it over to Murdano. Deflected out front by Cloutier. And he takes a wrist shot. Save by Cloutier. Naslund brings it over the blue line. Hatcher passes it off to Hall. Brings it past the red line. He sends it back to Sidor. Bertuzzi takes the puck up. He slides it over to Naslund.
Jovanovski turns him into road pizza, leveling him to the ice.
Matvichuk brings the puck to the zone. Modano makes a centering pass over to Hall. Boucher plays it up to the center. Modano slides it to Yager. He sends it up the middle, and he takes a wrist shot. That stop keeps this game within reach. Hall moves it back to Boucher. Linden brings the puck up through the zone. Offsides is called. The Vancouver Canucks are trailing. In general, Mike, what does this team need to improve this year? Sidor sends it up to the center. Hatcher takes the puck up through the zone. He sends it over to Turgeon. Salo sends it over to the right wing. Linden brings it over the red line. He passes it to Holovich. And he takes a wrist shot. He lets one of those by, and this could be a game again. Number 75 takes it past the blue line. That save kept his team in the game. And he takes a wrist shot. Save! Linden brings the puck up. Carries it over the blue line. Turgeon sends it up over to Morrow. Carries it past the blue line. He passes it up the center. He gets knocked into the boards by Sidor. Save! Cloutier lofts that shot out of the air. The Vancouver Canucks have definitely struggled at times. Any thoughts on that? We've got a face-off to the left of Cloutier. Matvichuk passes it over to the left wing. He takes the slap shot. Modano moves it to Hall. I can't believe he got up after a hit like that. He's going to be called for tripping.
And it looks like they're going to get a power play opportunity off of this one, Bill.
Dallas penalty.
Sidor carries it over the red line.
Yager, 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 13
Olin
minutes,
takes the puck
42 seconds.
sends it back to the defenseman. Lehtinen carries it past the red line. Oh, my! I felt that hit up here in the booth. And he takes a wrist shot. You have to make saves like that when your team is on the power play. Penalty over. Morrison brings the puck to the zone. Morrow brings it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. He scores from right in the crease. Now that was a big goal for the away team.
Dallas goal scored.
Matvichuk sends it to the left wing. Morrow plays it up to the center.
Number 10.
Linden brings the puck up through the zone.
Morrow. Time of goal, 16 minutes.
Number
29
75
seconds.
brings it past the blue line. They blow the whistle as he covers the puck. Zershon seems to be playing especially hard on offense, Mike. Face off to the left of him. Skudra. And he takes a wrist shot. Takes the puck up through the zone. Takes it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Nice. Turco makes the block. Boucher brings the puck up. Carries it over the blue line. He passes it off over to Yager. Gets it over to the left wing. Linden passes over to Chubara. Carries it past the blue line. The Dallas Stars prevail 5-2. What's your take on this game, Mike?
As a loser in this type of game, you have to try and forget your performance.
That ends ESPN's coverage of tonight's game. Good night from the General Motors Place.